Game 1? Round 1. Alright, here we go. Round 1, Game 1. And, you know, I don't see a whole lot of early action, but I'm probably going to draw into a couple of things, and I can't throw back perfect mana and eventual action, so I'll keep this. It's not ideal, but it's better than mulliganing. Alright, so I get a Sanctified Charge. Yeah, that'll work. It's not exactly when you want to play it, but it does come down as a 2-drop. So if I can pick up a 3-drop sometime in the next 2 draws, I'm going to have an awesome hand. Okay, Child of Night. I can trade that off. Keep things going. There's the Hornet Queen you don't want to see for a while. Okay, so I'm punished for playing the Hornet Queen. But I do have... yeah. There we go. I will make him bigger. Got the Hornet Queen, and I am, what, only 3 land drops away from playing her? And only one of those has to be forced. Alright, so he sends in the Child of Night. I will snap block. There's no reason to really not send that in. And Necrobite. Okay. Well, we traded for a Necrobite. Worse things have happened. Do I get my third? No, I don't get a 3-drop, but I do get something I can play. So, I'll get a Sunblade Elf out there. Follow it up with either a Paragon or a Razorfoot Griffin. Probably the Razorfoot Griffin. First Strike should help me out. Now I could block with the Sunblade Elf here to keep off the lifelink, but I really think that I have enough mana to where this is going to get activated a couple of times and be worth him gaining a couple. And he taps that. Ooh, Haunted Plate Mail. That thing is strong. Okay, well I do have some artifact kill on my sideboard. So I get another forest. So I've got all 3 forests I need, and 2 out of the 4 colorless mana. So 2 more land draws and I'm good. So let's see what I want to do. Looking like Razorfoot Griffin's the play here, and since he's tapped out, I will play it pre-combat like a noob. And send in the Sunblade Elf. Now the Haunted Plate Mail on the Child of Night is going to be an awful lot of life gain. That's where Death Touch would be helpful to come into play. Also get First Strike. Let's see. I give him 4 power, but he would have 5 toughness. So I'm going to need another white creature to be able to First Strike out the Child of Night with the Haunted Plate Mail on it. Okay, well he's going to be sinking mana into this. He's going to get a pretty decent shot in. But I should be able to Paragon and then Sanctify him. So he whacks me for a bunch, but I can survive another hit. 5 mana, unfortunately really only gets the Paragon. It's got black up, so I will not play pre-combat like a noob. Send in my 4 points. And get a Paragon out. Okay, so he'll get another shot, and he'll be way up to 30. Yeah, no blockers. Let's see, so I'll have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 first strike damage. So they'll also be able to take out this guy should he decide to swing with him. I don't think that he has any reason to. Alright, so he takes out a couple of land and a skirmisher. And another Sanctified Charge. Okay, well that's nice. Well, he's up way too high for me to be able to alpha in. Let's see, I can swing with this, make it a 3-3, which would still make it drop to that. So I'm just going to leave everything back. I don't think it'll be too suspicious. He may think that I'm holding this to block that. So I'm just going to pass the turn and hope that he doesn't think that One of my 4 cards is a Sanctified Charge. Which he would be correct in thinking that. One of my cards, not a Sanctified Charge. 2 of them are. So, if I can get a good blowout here on his attack... Alright, Pridemate. I might be able to get a surprise Sanctified Charge in after that. Alright, sending everybody. Just the Lifelinker. Okay. Well... Put him right there. And right there. Let him order his blockers. And Necrobite. That's no fun. I guess the 2 Necrobites beats the 2 Sanctified Charges. I wish that I could get one of them to hit first strike and one of them not, because then I could take off one of the regen tokens and then kill him with the other. But there just doesn't seem to be any good response here. I can't double pump. So I guess I just have to let that one through. There we go. Might be shuffling up for game 2. If I can somehow hold out long enough to have Hornet Queen, I'll be alright. And he gets the life gain off of that. Oh, man. Alright, what are my outs? Well, there's one of the lands that I need for the eventual Hornet Queen. So all I can really do now is play the Runeclaw Bear to try to hold on. Okay, 4 mana, can't really do anything with that. So I'll be doing some chump blocking, and then knocking on the top of my deck for a land. If I can get that, all my tokens will hold off all of his guys. Okay, he just sends the 1, and that's fine. And we'll just let the Runeclaw Bear eat it. I don't know why he didn't send the rest, but that's fine. And a Geist. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna get my land. And my land! Hey! You came just in time. Alright. So now I have Hornet Queen. I have a perfect amount of blockers. Now I have Death Touch. And I guess I could make him 2/2s if I really felt like it. Alright, so he's at 42 life, which means that I can't just Alpha Strike over the top with Sanctified Charge, especially since these guys aren't even white. So now we just kind of play the waiting game. He's got 2 cards in hand. Let's see what he does. Glad I kept this one in. Alright, any shenanigans? Alright, he's sending in the team. It appears that my pretty obvious choice is just to put an insect in front of everybody. Is there a Necrobite coming? No, he just wanted to wipe the board so he could activate his Haunted Plate Mail as a creature. Which is fine. I can keep back my Hornet Queen to block the Plate Mail. And a Juggernaut. There we go. Alright, so... at this point, it looks like I send in with the Sunblade and play a Juggernaut. Yep, that looks correct to me. I don't know why he just ran his whole team in there. It's not like I'm gonna send over with all those little 1/1s. For some reason, I had in my mind that this only happened at sorcery speed. I don't know why, but as long as that's a thing, may as well get a Sanctified Charge out there and take down his creature. Unfortunately, it does stop me from playing Juggernaut. So I'll 2-for-1 myself to get his last creature out. Wait a second, what's going on here? think that what just happened here is, in getting all excited and recording, I didn't make him block first. I think that I just pumped it before he blocked. Okay, so I didn't 2-for-1 myself so much as spending a sanctified charge like it was a shock. Okay, so he oppresses my Hornet Queen. Gets this guy up to a 5, and it's going to get me down to 1. So I can still play Juggernaut and activate that. So I'm still okay, even though I made a noob mistake. Alright, I also have a Raise the Alarm. Alright, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. So that's the perfect amount to raise, charge, and wipe his board. So I'm going to hold everybody back and let him attack into me. Covenant of Blood. Yeah. See, there's nothing I can do about that. And then we shuffle up for game 2. Okay. So, a couple of big mistakes there. Probably cost me that game. Let's go to the sideboard. What do we have that's really good against him? Got the Reclamation Stage to take down that important equipment, and it fills out our 3-drop spot a little bit. The question is, what is bad against him? I don't think that there's really anything that's going to get an exile out, so as much as I actually need the 3 drops, I'm just going to switch one out. Take that Warden out and submit it like that.